Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel, and this one we're going to be reacting to Parks and Recreation Season 6 episode 13 called Anne and Chris. Recap.
In the last one we see Anne and Chris kind of go through the motions, and Chris is being very helpful by trying to solve the problems or have answers for the stuff she's going through, like her pregnancy. Donna, Tom and Ron and Larry, Jerry, whichever one, they kind of have like a meeting every week to kind of vent about stuff in the office, and Anne ends up stumbling upon them, and she uses it as her way to get all of her stuff about Chris out, to the point where they turn up to the house and they speak to Chris and they're like, you just don't have to agree, just agree with her and be like, that sucks, instead of
because all she wants to do is vent. That's all she wants to do.
That's all it is.
She's having a shit time right now during her pregnancy. There's like, just let her. She doesn't need solutions. She just wants to vent. So let her do that, which he kind of gets at the end.
Which is kind of cool. Andy gets hired by Craig to perform at his nephew's birthday, and it kind of works. It's kind of a weird. The band kind of don't come on board with it because they're like, it's a kid's birthday, we're not going to do it. But he does it solo, and it's quite hilarious because he's actually quite good at it, entertaining. He's always been good with the kids, entertaining the kids and stuff. So April was like, look, you got another gig. You might as well just go ahead and do it. Like, it's extra money you're going to get. Yeah. April's kind of like his manager, kind of negotiating the costs because it's like higher and stuff. And then the main thing is obviously Ben and Leslie feeling the pinch about working together and obviously being married at the same time. And it's got to do with the farmer's market. And he kind of puts up a firewall. He's like, when we're at home, we don't want to talk about work. When we're at work, we don't want to talk about home. So she literally corners him with you're on public property. Because she
just wants to talk about the work problem, which he has kind of authority over.
She does try to make a lot of his decisions, and it's like, it just doesn't work like that.
They come to a weird compromise at the end with that farmer's market after dark. All the dances
after 5 o'clock, and they can have all the dances.
I don't know what that was weird as hell. But let's see what happens in this episode, season 6, episode 13, Anne and Chris. Let's check it out.
I am throwing a farewell party for my best friend Ann Perkins, and if she casually mentioned 3 years ago that she thought indoor fireworks would be cool, then guess what? You're gonna give me indoor fireworks.
That's not a thing.
It's a pinky promise. That promise launched a friendship so grand, it takes 103 scrapbooks to capture.
Oh,
whoa.
Wow.
Officially break ground on Pawnee Commons at midnight, fulfilling my pinky promise that I made 5 years ago.
Okay, this is the one.
You're breaking ground on the Pawnee Commons tonight? Public Works never signed off on that.
Would you like a treat?
I run that department. I do not appreciate...
Thank you all so much for helping me with these boxes. I'm just a little behind because every time I start, I get...
Emotional.
That box has my name on it.
Hey, this one has my name on it.
This one has Plate's name on it.
Your buddy boxes. Each box contains a memento of our friendship.
Oh, that's sweet.
Bronzed hamburger.
It's from our turkey versus beef cook-off, remember? You were a worthy adversary.
I would have preferred a regular hamburger for eating.
Me officiating Leslie and Ben's wedding.
These are really sweet, man. Oh my god, he's not even in that photo.
Snake juice! I thought these were destroyed by the FDA.
I did have to go to a very seedy location to find it.
Oh my god, do you remember that when he made it?
Still has arrived? Yeah. That was crazy.
This party is a celebration of every event that's going to happen this year. Your birthday, New Year's, Chinese New Year's, Flag Day.
Yeah, he put a lot of work into our presents. Feel kind of bad just getting him a gift card.
I also shook his hand twice. Anything more than that would be excessive.
Oh, yeah, you do not want to go down that road. Trust me, I tried. Hi, Steven.
Hey, Anne. Super cute baby bump.
Thanks.
Okay. That was obvious. That was way too obvious.
You seen April?
I've been mostly focused on these ribs. By the way, you're out of Easter ham and Thanksgiving turkey.
He's using them all. He's using it all for his barbecue.
A sign that says no trespassing.
That probably doesn't apply to us.
There's also a sign that says especially Leslie Knope.
Okay.
It didn't work.
I got you a going away present. I'm deleting you from my phone.
family free.
That's kind of mean, though.
That is mean.
We're both old, and Chris is dead. You'll run into me somewhere. I'll tell the bouncer / my bodyguard. Hey, that woman's way too old to get into this club. Why don't you let her in the back?
It's very generous.
Punch him! God, I haven't said punch Tom in a while.
I'm sure you are going to be an incredible mother.
I have enjoyed parts of our time together.
Oh, God.
Oh my God, so she cries at that, but she won't cry at Larry.
City of Pawnee mug. Also, this cool jacket.
No, I think that's Chris's jacket.
Okay, good. Then we know he likes it.
You can't give him that as a present.
Now we can't do it because Harold is such a jerk face. He put a barbed wire fence around the lot, and now it's not happening.
We do not take no for an answer.
Yeah,
Anything is possible.
How are you going to get past the gods?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Think of us as your genies who can give you anything you want. Nothing gross.
Okay, yeah, there is something I want.
Okay.
Super fizzy fruity pop.
Huh?
Sweetums used to stock our office with free sodas as a promotional thing, but that Catherine Pinewood lady just took them away.
Kind of
Speak to Ben.
Yeah.
I don't see why I should do you any favors. I mean, if you were still a city councilor, maybe, but I seem to remember you were recalled. Is that right?
How dare you?
Can we punch her?
Not worth it. For you. For me, I don't care.
All that.
Oh,
Yeah, Pinewood,
damn.
that's right.
Yeah, take her out.
Sweetums has been desperately trying to get a local celebrity spokesman to endorse their new sports drink. So if you can make that happen somehow, they'll give you
Oh, God, it's just one thing after
All right,
another.
all right. Let's see what that guy says.
Okay. Who does Sweetums want as their spokesperson?
They already tried to get me to endorse.
No.
I don't think this new sports drink is even about basketball.
It's called Sweetums Dunktastic 3-point B-ball blast.
Yep, it's all about basketball.
You can't escape it.
Any way you would reconsider?
Heard?
Sorry, Miss Snow. There is such a thing as journalistic integrity.
Heard.
It is something that I have as a journalist with integrity. The story of that appeal is it was heartfelt. And in response to that appeal, I respond, okay.
Nice, I think.
Okay, cool.
For time's sake, does that mean... No.
What?
Man, you tricky minx.
Yep. I went on a date with Purd.
Oh, I wanted to
No.
see that.
And at the end, he said, I am going to kiss you now by putting my mouth on your mouth. And then I ran away.
Oh, man, I wanted to watch it. That would have been hilarious.
That is brilliant.
I don't need anything from you. My buddy boxes are about the past, but let's focus on the future because we're always going to be friends.
That's sweet.
Nice, yeah.
So we got Pert Hapley to sign on with Sweetums, which means that you get your sodas back, which means that we get our key, okay? Everything's here in writing now. Call off your guards.
Well done, Leslie.
I'm really happy that you and Andy are married. I love him and I love you. Why wouldn't I be happy?
Well, I do too.
Oh, we
Yeah,
had
what?
it.
Okay, Leslie's coming back. Get off me, Wen.
Okay, there we go.
We got one more gift for you.
It's quarter sawn zebra wood, joined by floating tenons to the black walnut corner posts, finished with a wiping varnish.
They gave him a box.
You're starting a new life with your new family, so it's an empty buddy box to fill with memories for your little buddy.
Oh, that's brilliant.
That's actually brilliant.
Wait a minute, who's GJLGG?
That's Gary, Jerry, Larry, Gergich, Gengurch.
Well done, Larry, Jerry, Gary.
You totally changed me. You know, you taught me how to balance my life, how to be patient.
It was the first
How to be more
friendship.
patient. Yeah, that's
Really? Of the show?
1, 2, 3.
Finally.
Yeah.
I thought there was no man on earth good enough for Ann Perkins. And I still think that.
Okay, damn.
No one actually good enough for her. You are pretty damn close.
That's sweet. Oh, man.
I love you.
I love you too.
What the fuck? Are they leaving?
I think so, yeah. That's what it feels like.
call shotgun, you're all nailed.
I call sitting on your lap.
You can't.
Why the fuck does this feel like an ending?
Yeah, it feels like an end of
Cameras panning out.
Yeah.
To Pawnee.
Somewhere you feel free.
And that's the end of the episode. What? If Anne and Chris have really gone out of the show, I'm not watching any more of... No, I didn't say that. It felt like the ending.
It felt like, yeah, like a proper... Like an episode...
Nah.
No, sorry, yeah, it's like a proper ending to the show.
Yeah.
There's still a whole season. Do you remember we were talking about this in the beginning and we were like, okay, she's pregnant, so then they're going to move. So we were like, okay, maybe we'll get an episode where she goes into labor and she ends up having the baby here, but then they'll eventually move. I thought that would come more towards the end of the season.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that it's slap bang in the middle. Was this like a... Did they...
Unless there was like a
season
massive
6?
mid-season break. Even so...
That's what it... Even so, the way they've shot it is like it's a goodbye to Parks and Recs.
If you're panning out like that, and everyone's laughing and, let's go and get some food, blah, blah, blah. That's a fucking ending, bruv.
It's a proper big ending. Like massive, like as in a massive ending. Even like the breaking ground stuff, it's like, surely
this whole episode, I think I said like 50 times throughout this whole episode.
Yeah. It was a weird one because it's like, it's called Anne and Chris, so you're like, okay, fine, maybe it's got something to do, they might get married, they might randomly decide to get married. Remember there was that bit where
there was a problem with the new house and there's a complication and they're running back and forth and some sort of chaos, but this was Anne and Chris are leaving. If I don't fucking see them in the next fucking episode. Right.
I don't think you will. This
is messed up.
It's insane. But it was a nice ending. If it was, then it was a nice farewell because it was Leslie basically doing an amalgamation of the entire year's worth of festivals and things they would celebrate and like all that kind of stuff. Like it was just nice to see, even actually starting on the park.
I don't care. I don't care. This is not the end. This should not be this is episode. What episode are we on? 13. Yeah, it was a beautiful episode. It was a beautiful episode.
Literally, it is. Like I said, I don't. I mean, how many has this got? 22 episodes.
Yeah,
it's a bit too soon for a mid-season break, isn't it? Like,
what the hell is going on? This is way too sweet for a mid-season episode. Way too sweet. I mean, it is beautiful. We got to see some nostalgic stuff from earlier seasons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't even remember. I can't believe she went out with Perd. That is.
I really wanted to
that
see
is
that.
a brilliant thing to drop. Like now, like absolutely brilliant thing to drop.
It kind of sucks we didn't get to see that. I really wanted to see that. But beautiful how the length Leslie went to again to go and get this sorted,
overcome the obstacles.
To overcome the obstacle again, and that with Anne, just like the earlier seasons where it was just her and
I was going to
Anne
say
kind of getting shit
it's
done.
that kind of it feels like that kind of throwback to earlier seasons.
Yeah.
Even the boys, like even with the boys and stuff, like for them, the gifts they got were amazing, but equally that the gift that they gave him at the end, the box, was really nice. Yeah, it was. It's mixed feelings this episode. It's sad. I don't know if I should be happy or sad.
I feel weird. I feel super weird. I don't know what to do. Well, let's see what happens in the next one. This is a great episode. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. What did you think of the episode and our reaction to it? It's probably an intense reaction we had right at the end. And we'll see you in the next one.
What are the anniversary rules?
At least 100 kisses, dinner at 7, and no gifts.
That's right.
No gifts. Leslie.
No gifts.
Oh,
I'm getting him.
Yeah, okay, fine.
I always
Yeah,
say
obviously.
that I'm gonna get him a gift, and Ben always believes me, and then bam, I surprise him with the best gift.
He's
of
not
all
going to
time.
believe you. He knows.
I'm not going to make my stupid surprise face this year because this time I got her the most amazing.
I knew it. I knew it.
Yeah.
Giving it to her today, 1 day early. So she's going to make the face this year. She will make that stupid face.
Okay, Ben. Damn, it's been a year.
Welcome to Thought for Your Thoughts. I'm your Pornian host,
Guy.
Derry Merbles.
Derry Merbles.
Jotonian host, August Clementine.
Oh, God, there's a counterpart.
Leslie, thought for your thoughts. I said it. Absorb the aggression, Derry.
He's going to lose it.
State of the merger is very strong.
Scoff.
Did you just say the word scoff?
I now have to share my studio with a fatuous twerp who shall remain nameless.
Under no circumstances can Leslie know about what's going on. She has to make that face. Do you understand?
Well, I don't fully, but my lips are sealed.
Larry, don't you dare tell her.
The girls want an actual dog, and they want it to look like this.
Interesting.
Sausage dog.
Sausage dog?
Donna can help you get started on the paperwork. Donna?
Donna works
Why
here.
lie? I'm shopping back in an hour.
I think Leslie Knope did an amazing job.
Andy!
I don't know who this is, but I agree.
It's Andy.
Hey.
I'm on the radio.
Andy, don't ruin it.
I'm Derry Merbles.
And I'm August Clementine, and I talked last. Good day.
Look at Derry, look at Derry.
He's going to beat
He's
him.
going to burn the place down.
Look her in the eyes and tell her exactly what you need from her. Be mature, direct, and firm.
April's like, I don't want to do any of that.
Some fool just slammed me on Yelp. I took Ron's advice. I very maturely and straightforwardly left
Slammed her on
anonymous
Yelp.
comments about Donna online.
Wow. Actually, that might hurt Donna more.
This freak thinks he can hide behind some anonymous username. I'm about to hunt you down.
Oh, God.
Here we go.
Very special to show you.
Now is not the time, Larry. Please leave.
I think
Larry, what are you still doing here?
Oh, no, listen to him.
Okay.
How's he going to get her out of there?
Been married for 50 years. Rosie hails from Pawnee, while Doug is originally from the former Eagle.
There's your story.
There you go. That's your story, yeah.
Stop where you are and take off your clothes. It's couples massage.
That is not Leslie.
You paid for a couple.
Larry, would you like to get a couples massage with me?
I would love to.
Oh, this is brilliant.
Right, how much money did we win?
Oh, no, you didn't win any money. You won something better than money. A golden anniversary celebration.
That means nothing to them.
No money.
No. And I'm now just realizing how misleading this giant check is.
Why do it on a check?
I'm about to come down on this dude like Thor's hammer Mjolnir. I'm about to go Mjolnir on his ass.
Oh, damn. You should have just spoken to her.
That Yelp thing gave me a great idea on how to criticize people and places. I am composing strongly worded letters.
Of course he's using a typewriter.
Non-fat frozen yogurt bar. Dear frozen yogurt, you are the celery of desserts. Be ice cream or be nothing.
That's brilliant.
The thing is, he's not even putting it online.
I know.
Watched Enchanted 3
Wow,
times to
okay.
get all the details right, and then another 2 times because that movie is amazing.
Okay, you really love that movie.
Grab lunch together. I'm out front, super casual.
Sorry, babe. I'm not even in my office. I'm out saving the merger.
He's doing this whole thing with Jerry.
Yep.
Well, thus begins our enchanted adventure. You know what doesn't get enough credit in that movie? The
Music.
score. Good sir.
Wow,
Tally ho.
this is actually a really good date for them both.
Well, they'll get along better.
Don't give him any water. He does this annoying thing where every time he takes a drink of water, he goes, ah. She does this annoying thing where every time she takes a drink of water, she's an old nag.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, this is going to go
They are
really
not,
bad.
yeah,
Dougie, are you sure you want to go on television? You look like a leather glove got caught in the lawnmower.
Okay.
Oh, damn.
That is such a crazy insult.
If you could just, look back over the past 50 years together and focus
Good
on the
memories.
good times.
Yeah, good times, yeah.
You tried to adopt a cat last week, and I turned you down because I thought it was too sad for you to have 6 cats. Then you tried to.
Oh, I forgot his name. What's his name again?
Your fired.
I don't think she can do that.
A letter to Canada.
Who's it going to?
Canada.
Oh, just the country.
It says, Dear Canada.
Oh my god, this guy. Savage.
You bribe them to be here?
No,
Leslie offered us each $200 to keep this going.
Oh no. Oh no.
I had no prospects, and Dougie here had an alcohol problem. Plus, the Cold War was happening, and frankly, we all thought we were going to die.
Oh no. Oh, cut the cameras.
Who likes tap dancing?
Okay, let's just do that.
Who cares? They're old people. They eat, they sleep, they complain, they watch Family Feud. Oh my god, I want to be an old person.
Wish Ben was here. What is he doing right now?
No. Are you being serious?
Of course he's doing this.
I own Lettuce Eat, the vegan restaurant on Lowell Drive, and I wanted to know why you nailed this letter to my door.
Veganism is the sad result of a morally corrupt mind.
Oh god, he's going after everyone.
I believe it. Good day.
Carnivores. You're all the same.
Hey.
What's gonna happen? A vegan is gonna physically attack me? They are basically made of glass.
They're not,
Believe
but...
in something, you sign your name to it. Which is why the makers of carbonated water will soon know exactly where to find it.
The makers of carbonated water. There's a billion of them.
Kyle did not write those things, okay? I did.
I know. What else that user had written? It was a review of a funeral home that said, great first date spot.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, it sounds like April.
I'm sorry that I didn't just talk to you.
And I'm sorry I bailed on work. From now on, we say what we feel. Cool?
Fair point.
Cool.
Way to make this merger take hold is focus on the future.
Of course. The children.
What?
Okay, the people in this room are the first members of the Pawnee Eagleton Youth Committee. Well, let's just think of this as like a super chill, fun hangout.
Worse.
Much worse.
This is my friend Madison. She's amazing. And she drove me here.
All right, calm down.
You are going to meet twice a week, and you're here because of your energy and your youth, and for some of you, your mental age, and you're going to find a way to make this merger
Andy.
stick.
We have an idea. It's called the Unity Concert. It's a massive music and arts festival to celebrate the merger.
I like it.
Okay.
Different band stages. You know, people will go to parts of the town they don't usually go to. Plus, we'll have tents for art exhibits and panels.
This is amazing.
This is really good.
What do you think?
I don't even.
She's proud.
She loves it so much she can't speak.
You guys, this is like, you guys are amazing. Like, what you're doing here.
Oh my.
Oh my god, it's of him and Larry.
Can't believe I actually defeated Leslie Nope at a gift exchange. Yes.
Yeah. About that.
Okay.
What?
Oh my
no
God, she got
way.
him the Iron Throne.
I had a guy at the model store make a replica. He's a bigger Game of Thrones fan than you are.
Look at his face.
When you play the Game of Thrones, you win or you die. Yes. No. Yes. No. Who are you?
Our starship is in trouble.
Okay,
What? No, Leslie.
If you don't know what you're talking about.
And that's the end of the episode. Thoughts?
Yeah, I like how she tried at the end. It was just a completely different genre. It's
Yeah.
just like there are no starships in Game of Thrones. It looked like Ben had a really good day with Larry,
Yeah.
even though it was really nice of all the things that he kind of planned and stuff. It was quite ingenious. So they would cook their meal and then they would go home and have it in the evening. That's actually quite sweet. But the concept that those guys came up with at the end about the
Unity concert
festival, yeah, that's
Yeah,
actually really
it's really
brilliant.
good,
Even
yeah.
I didn't. Like, when they were thinking about it, I was like, what could you do? But the elderly couple in this were brilliant because you kind of knew that it's not gonna go the way you think it's gonna go. Like they're just, you know that they're gonna be at each other's throats after
Yeah.
50 years. You know that it's the little things like, you know, him sipping on the water and making the funny noises or, you know, whatever. But it was fun to see Leslie try. But yeah, I'm hoping we get to see this festival. That'll be a good episode.
I mean, yeah, that would be a good episode. Hopefully, it was. I agree with you. It was a really good idea from them. Something they'd all enjoy and something they could do together. Music's a good one.
Yeah.
It was funny how the perfect date, and it was kind of the perfect date. A massage, the horse carriage thing, and then cooking, and then together and dancing. I forgot about that. And then having dinner is kind of the perfect date, but he just did it with Larry, and the fact that she enjoyed the scrapbook about it just made it even funnier. I didn't see it happening with the old couple. I didn't see that happening, but it now makes sense that it was always going to be that way. It was just the fact that we're going to go on live TV. Yeah,
that was going to say that when they go on like the Joe, it's just
Calamezzo. Yeah,
it never goes according to plan. Ever. I've never seen it go according to plan. The April and Donna thing was quite interesting because it was kind of like you have to be the bigger person and just talk to her, even though Donna knew it was her when she read the other reviews and stuff. It is kind of like just have that professional courtesy and just kind of.
It was fun to see April being mature. Like I didn't expect her to come in and say, "I've got a problem with Donna," and she's not turning up to work. I mean, after 6 seasons, she's actually properly matured in the sense that she needs her.
That's
at work,
a good way of looking at it.
Which is kind of cool. Ron, on the other hand, just figured out, oh shit, you can leave bad reviews to stuff. Oh, that's crazy.
Not even online. He didn't even do it online. He just physically wrote the letter. So it's like, I'm sure he's been doing that before, but the fact that he was using a ton. Those moments are golden with Ron because it's like I'm gonna join the group and basically leave bad reviews, but I'm actually going to handwrite them and staple them to people's door with my address on it.
Some of them weren't even specific. He done one to Canada and another one to carbonated water. Just so the vaguest shit ever. This is a hilarious episode. I'm definitely not still pissed about the fact that we don't have Anne and Chris on the show. I'm definitely not.
They're not even in the credits.
Yep, definitely not pissed about that. Yep. Nope, definitely not. Yep. So, great episode. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. What did you think of the episode and our reaction to it? But other than that, please like, share, subscribe, click the notification bell, and we'll see you in the next one. See ya.